From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your afternoon weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
It's always darkest before the dawn. On my way, on my way, on my way.
Thanks for checking in with your afternoon weather update. We sure hope you're having a great Saturday. Beautiful, windy, warm, just plain hot, really, to be honest with you. Temperatures are continuing to trend about 20 degrees above average. We do have a storm system moving its way in tomorrow. Of course, we'll highlight the timing of everything and the severe weather potential coming up here in just a moment. First things first, though, let's say good afternoon to Clinton and Anderson County. A beautiful view there. Windy conditions. The flags have been blowing like crazy across parts of Anderson County. But either way, it's still going to be a great day to get out and enjoy. All right, our cold front is to our west. It's going to make a slow west to east progression overnight tonight and through the day tomorrow. For the day today, keep in mind, a high risk really for flooding and flash flooding concerns are back to our west, in the middle and west Tennessee across the Mississippi River Valley. Again, rounds and rounds of rain here this past week have brought in already flooded conditions, and a very slow-moving storm that's still dropping a lot of rain is going to be insult to injury. Now, of course, this storm system will start to swing our way tomorrow. Now, out ahead of it, the windy conditions, the warm temperatures, and a few fair weather cumulus clouds. Can't rule out maybe an isolated stray shower throughout the day, so something we'll have to watch closely as we progress through the afternoon. Now, we had morning clouds. Now we're into afternoon sunshine with a few afternoon clouds. Breezy, gusty, hot weather for the day today. Showers and thunderstorms move in tomorrow. We do have a risk for severe weather. Damaging wind and localized flooding and flash flooding is going to be the biggest concern. And then colder weather as we get into next week. We're talking about areas of frost. So for the rest of the day today, tonight, and through the day tomorrow, the wind is going to hang strong. The good news is the wind should start to relax as we get into our Monday and Tuesday as high pressure builds its way back in. But that's going to be some chilly high pressure. Lunchtime temperatures have been hovering in the 70s and 80s. Forecast highs, again, back in the mid to upper 80s, near record highs. Now, the record in Knoxville is 89, set back in 2023, just 2 years ago. It was incredibly hot. But I don't think we're going to break those records throughout the day today. 86 by 6, 79 degrees by 8 o'clock. So if you have evening plans here tonight, it should be fantastic. As we get going on into our Sunday, again, the storm system is going to approach the area. So our future cast for the day today, partly cloudy skies during the afternoon and into the evening hours. Again, I'm not expecting a whole lot of activity, but we'll watch for some showers and thunderstorms as we head through the late evening and early overnight hours. That's when it's going to start to spread its way into the area. So this is the latest model guidance, by the way. And this model is actually, this latest update anyways, is bringing in some rain showers first thing in the morning. Now, of course, we've got the Knoxville Marathon on Sunday. This could present an issue for marathon runners and all the patrons going to be heading into downtown Knoxville. Thousands of folks down there. Now, I don't necessarily know that we'll have necessarily severe weather first thing in the morning, but as we progress through the day, we'll see some strong to isolated severe storms. However, if we get the morning rain showers like this model is indicating, we may not have the severe weather potential, but we will continue the flooding and flash flooding risk. Now, this takes us all the way through 7 o'clock Sunday morning, where the latest model guidance, basically Interstate 40 north, could see anywhere from a tenth, a quarter, to maybe upwards of 3/4 of an inch of rain across parts of the plateau just through Sunday morning. Forecast lows will be mostly cloudy, some rain showers possible. We're going to be in the low to mid 60s, maybe some upper 50s across parts of northern Fentress County. Now, we do have a risk for severe storms. This is from the Storm Prediction Center, level 1, level 2. That just means isolated in nature. It does not mean widespread. I think damaging winds will be the main threat, along with flooding and flash flooding concerns. Tornadoes doesn't look likely at this point of the game. It looks like more of a straight line wind damage kind of a storm. And maybe some hail, but again, the colder air is still back off to our north and west. That will move in Monday, Tuesday. So our future cast Sunday morning, we've got some rain showers. It's such a slow progression, and we've got so much moisture streaming in from the south. Once the rain sets on in, it's going to be with us all day. And so while we are forecasting temperatures in the 70s, we may not even make that. We'll see where that all plays out. I would just say upper 60s to low, to maybe a few pockets of mid 70s. There's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. And so again, heavy rain continues all the way through the evening hours and then start to exit as we get closer to sundown and into our Monday morning, which may lead us to some patchy dense fog Monday morning. We're still talking about the possibility of 1 to 2 plus inches of rainfall. And so that's why the Weather Prediction Center has issued a level 1 and level 2 risk for flooding and flash flooding concerns. Heaviest rain is going to be south of Interstate 40, where we have a greater risk, a slight risk, if you will, a level 2 risk there in the area shaded in yellow. This is good news as long as we don't have the severe weather and or the flooding and flash flooding, because we still have a drought, although all the rain that we've seen over the last couple of weeks has really taken a big old chunk out of the drought. Now we just have abnormally dry conditions for much of East Tennessee, with some moderate drought still hanging strong across parts of Unicoi and Carter County in upper East Tennessee. All right, forecast high temperatures, like I mentioned, we're probably going to be in the 60s and 70s. We'll see how it all plays out. If we have the morning rain showers, and once they settle on it, we may not quite make it there. So do anticipate 60s and 70s either way. It's not going to be that cold by any stretch, but it is going to be rainy. I like to show you the big picture to show you the evolution of how this storm is all playing out. You can see the incredible amounts of rain. The river of rain continues back off to our west. Then it moves its way into East Tennessee tomorrow and starts to exit tomorrow night into our Monday morning. But we are still talking anywhere from 1 to 4+ inches of rainfall. West Tennessee, western Kentucky, parts of Missouri, Arkansas along the Mississippi River. Here at home, again, anywhere from 1 to 2+ inches of rainfall can't be ruled out. Now, Sunday night into Monday, this colder air is going to be off to our north and west, but this trough digs its way to the southeast. That's going to usher in the colder air. Cold air advection. Colder air advecting or moving into our area. Now, it's not going to be too terribly cold, but it's going to be trending about 30 degrees colder Monday, Tuesday from what we will experience today. We're at 86. 72 tomorrow with showers and thunderstorms and heavy rain. When you look at your 7-day forecast, we'll continue to see the rain come to an end Sunday night into Monday morning, colder air Monday, Tuesday, frost developing Tuesday into Wednesday, and then we'll be talking about a little bit more activity as we get into next week. Thursday, Friday, another system looks to be swinging its way into the area that will give us increasing chances for rain showers. So, of course, I sure hope you have a great day. Enjoy the beautiful weather. Again, check back in with your evening weather update at 6 o'clock tonight to see how the models have updated the timing of our storm system on into our Sunday, the severe weather potential on into our Sunday as well. I'll have all the latest details coming up tonight at 6 o'clock. Also, don't forget, I'm also on Roku TV, Amazon Fire, YouTube, the website. That's easttnweather.com. Or the app. Scan the QR code on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. It's a free app. You'll never pay for weather information. And it's literally the best weather app out there. I may be a little biased, but I'm not. I'm telling you, it's everything you need to know for weather here in East Tennessee. Plus, it travels anywhere in the country. And I just got a text message earlier. It travels anywhere in the world. A friend of mine texted me from Switzerland. Said the East Tennessee Weather app is working in Switzerland as well. Download it today. It's 100% free. We'll see you back here at 6.